Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jacoby from Papa Roach, and you are watching DutchScene.
Well, thank you for being here. How are you doing?
Fantastic. We're wrapping up the tour here in a couple days, so I'm happy. Life's good.
Good.
It's been a great tour too.
Yeah. Where have you been? You've been on Reading and
oh yeah, we've done some great festivals. Yeah, we've done some awesome festivals. We did a Reading and Leeds festival in the UK, which was amazing. Definitely love to go back and do that one again. Those festivals were incredible, though. We just had a blast. And plus, we've been doing some headlining shows in between, so yeah. I'm excited to be doing this venue. It's brand new. We're the first band that's been here, so.
It's pretty cool, yeah. I was wondering, have your vocal cords kind of recovered completely, or? I
don't believe I'll have 100% complete recovery ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we get up there and rip it every night, and my voice has been great on this tour, so. It's the only time it really bugs me is my speaking voice when I talk lower, because your vocal cords are like very thin pieces of skin, and they're like, they kind of vibrate off each other like this, and it's like, the calluses you get here. So it's like having one of those on your vocal cord. So when you talk, it doesn't vibrate as fast, so it kind of breaks up a little. But my voice it's good now. But when I sing high, it rocks.
I heard you were not allowed to talk anywhere but on stage for a while, like last year or whatever.
It was.
What was that like?
It was terrible. It was the worst time of my life. You just don't really realize how much communication helps your well-being.
Your everything, yeah.
Everything, and like I didn't know sign language, so I couldn't communicate. So I had like a whiteboard, and I'm like. You'd have to read my lips, you know what I'm saying? And it sucked. I mean, literally like a month stretch here, 3 week stretch there, 2 week stretch here, and I was just like, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, thank God, man. I was blessed with a recovery, so I'm good.
Well, that's great to hear. I believe, like, in the period in which you wrote, the connection was kind of a dark and sad period, right?
Yes, most definitely. It's probably one of the darkest periods of my life.
But I do think, when I look at the title of your new album, things have kind of been looking up lately for you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, I just had a bit of a transformation of my personal life and my spiritual life over the last couple years, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of to get some moments, a glimpse of peace, a glimpse of hope, and be able to walk through personal fears and have strength and be able to face myself in the mirror and be okay with the person that I am today is that there's some like, that's peace right there,
Yeah.
And, life still happens, there's moments, I mean, I came out on this tour and I was just like, just missing my family like incredibly. I'm like, man, is rock and roll my thing anymore? Like, do I want to be on tour? And then we step on stage, and then it reminds me like, oh, okay, cool. I do got a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And this music connects me and makes me part of something bigger than just myself. And so it's been a lot of growth, both personally and spiritually.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a clever title as well with its acronym.
Yeah.
It's pretty opposite from each other, right?
Exactly, and that's just that's the beauty of life. You know what I'm saying? Love, hate, love and war, pleasure and pain, light and dark, positive and negative, and that's just we spend our lives trying to find balance within all that, and I look at the world as, man, it's fucking crazy, the temptation that's out there, the war. The good opportunities for yourself, the good roads you could walk down, and the bad roads you could walk down, and the places that you find yourself. And you find yourself in moments where you're just in bliss, and then you find yourself in moments where you're just like, ugh. But that's life. It's how you get through. I believe what makes me a better person is if when I suffer well. Like I find strength in my suffering. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there are no ups without downs. Like
exactly.
That. Yeah. In a recent interview, you said that if you were to die tomorrow, you would be happy with this album to be kind of your last statement as an artist.
Most definitely.
What is it you are most proud of?
I just think really that element of from the darkness and into the light. that I love, you know. And I think that, you know, there's desperation and despair in this record, but then there's that hope, you know. And that's the thing, man. Sometimes when you're in that really, 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 really dark place, all you need is just that one little shred of hope, that one little light off in the distance. And that hope just builds into something like a wildfire inside yourself, and that gives you an opportunity to fight for your life, you know?
Yeah. You seem really emotional about this. Do you write the lyrics all yourself? Or?
Yeah, I did probably about like 85 to 90% of the lyrics of the record myself, and then I did some co-writing with the producer that I worked with, and that was really good for me because I would come in and go, okay, cool, this is what I got. What do you think? Well, what if you changed this line to that? Or what if the tagline was this, you know? And so it was always like him trying to push me, and I'm very open to working with other other musicians, i.e. my band or the producer.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I've been making music for 20 years, you know, and so when I lock myself in a room, it's only fun for so long. And then I have to put myself out there and go, okay, cool, here's what I got, you know, and it's kind of, it's slightly frightening as a writer because, you know, and it's been kind of tough on the relationship with my bass player because me and him, we butt heads, and a lot of the, you know, for a while I was afraid to show him my ideas because he was always like, you know, and I finally just had to go, okay, cool, I need to shut you out, and I need to have some self-worth and give myself a shot again and see if I am creative and what I have to offer is great. And the more confidence I got in the process of writing, again, it just gave me more strength and just gave me the ability to face my fear of failing. You know what I'm saying? We don't like that. All right, I'll go rewrite it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I did that, and that pushed me to become better. But it's just ego. You know what I'm saying? That's really the problem is my ego and how fragile my ego is, you know? So there's a lot of growing all the time, you know?
Yeah. And the title track kind of has a religious edge to it, right? Does it play a big role in your daily life?
I wouldn't necessarily say a religious edge. I would say more of a spiritual edge. You know what I'm saying? Because my spirituality doesn't live in a church. You understand what I'm saying? That my spirituality has no bounds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is part of my everyday life all day, and I travel with it. It's like it makes me whole. It's not in a box. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so and it's so wild and free that it's in my music. You know. And for me, it's like, I am a fighter. No matter what comes at me, it's like I find a way to get either over it or I find a way to break through it. Yeah. You know, and that just has something to do with my tenacity and my spirit, you know, and I think that Pete Roach has always had that, you know. It's just a matter of as I grow and I become, maybe get little shreds of wisdom here and there and learn new things about the world and myself and my life and my spirituality, help me have some peace and face those things that I fear, you know, because it's like if you just live in fear, then it's just paralyzing, and I've been in that place.
Yeah, well, great.
Yeah.
Will we be hearing any of the new songs tonight?
No new songs tonight. We'll be back on tour with In Flames in October, and we're going to be playing a new song out there on that tour, and so yeah, not till October, and we'll be dropping a single. Actually, we're going back home, and I will be. I came up. Me and my partner from Luminous Pictures is another endeavor I'm involved in. It's a filmmaking company, but also we do music videos. This will be the first music video that I co-direct. Okay, and so from the creative side, I came up with the concept for the video and the artwork, and it's pretty cool, man, because the band is trusting me to co-direct this music video, which is the first time we've done something like this, you know, and I've been trying to encourage Jerry. Jerry is going to shoot the photography for the album cover. Okay. And so, you know, it's like we just kind of want to take everything back into our hands, you know, and instead of going, okay, cool, I want to hear your interpretation. Well, nah, this is our art. I want to visually let you see what's in my heart when I'm creating this music.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to tonight's show?
Oh, I went in that venue. It's beautiful. I can't wait to rip this place up. It's badass, dude. It's a freaking awesome venue. Stoked. We're the first band to, we're like the first band to play in this venue as well, so.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
It's awesome.
Is there anything in particular you like about playing Dutch shows?
Oh, crowds are great. Crowds are always great. We've done Tilburg as well out there, and then Amsterdam as well. And we just have had excellent shows. That's why we keep coming back.
Well, your shows are great.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I'll keep coming back as well.
Right on.
You'll have the Dutch band, the Charm de Fury, opening for you tonight, and I believe they joined you a couple of days ago.
Yeah, they were in Germany with us. I didn't know they were a Dutch band.
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
Do you like them?
Yeah, they were cool, man. They rip. They're heavy as fuck. They are like hardcore, man. That chick's like...
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, dang, you hardcore, girl.
Are there any relatively unknown bands you would like to, recommend keeping an eye on?
I mean, I would definitely encourage fans to go check out a band called Glamour of the Kill. They're awesome. They're from England. I actually just sang on one of their tracks. It's going to be released on an EP later this year. They're doing like a crowd-funded EP.
Yeah.
They were like, called me up. They're like, hey, man, after the show at Leeds, you want to come down to the studio in York and cut a vocal? I'm like, I'm in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're great. What else? Heaven's Basement. They're freaking awesome. They're freaking cool. They're from the UK as well. Good rock and roll.
Yeah, it's a good country. Well, that's all I wanted to know, actually. So thank you very much.
Nice speaking with you.
Thank you.
That's what's up.